Yes. Is Hugo or Consuelo Rodriguez home?
My father went into town to get gas. My mother should be inside. What's this about?
Are you Jorge Rodriguez?
Yes. Again, how can I help you?
We just need to speak with your mother, Jorge.
She's inside.
Mrs. Rodriguez?
Yes.
Ma'am, I'm Sergeant First Class Brian Chambers from the 4th Infantry Division at Fort Carson, and this is Chaplain Swanson.
Yes?
Ma'am, are you Mrs. Consuelo Rodriguez, the mother of Corporal Thomas Rodriguez?
Tomas? Yes. What is this about?
Ma'am, may we sit down with you? Ma'am, do you know when Mr. Rodriguez will be home?
No, he left this morning.
I told you he went into town.
It's best I wait until your husband is home, ma'am.
We don't need to wait for him. Please just tell me what you need to tell me.
Ma'am, is it all right that your son is present?
Yes, of course.
Ma'am, the Secretary of the Army has asked me to express his deep regret that your son, Tomas, died near Jalalabad, Afghanistan on December 10th.
What?
Ma'am, Corporal Rodriguez died of an apparent self-inflicted medication overdose.
What do you mean? What? Why would he?
He was found in the barracks by another soldier.
Another soldier?
Yes, ma'am. The circumstances are being investigated.
We just saw Tomas a few months ago. He was fine.
Secretary of the Army wishes to express his deepest sympathy to you and your family.
No. No, this can't be. This can't be. He was fine when he was here. He wouldn't do that. He wouldn't do that. He didn't show any signs of... He would not do that.
So when you gonna be back for good?
A couple of months after deployment. I'm gonna miss Mom's cooking.
I bet. Better than the stuff they feed you over there, huh?
You're right about that, man.
Hey, when you get back, I'll get my stuff out of your place and you can have it back.
Don't sweat it, man. It's more your place now than it is mine.
What? You sure? Where are you gonna stay?
We'll figure it out when the time comes.
Hey, is everything cool with you and Cynthia? She usually joins us for Sunday lunch.
We broke up.
What, for good?
Sounds like it this time.
But you guys are usually really good about...
Jorge. Broke up. It's over.
You okay?
Yeah. I'll be fine.
Your father's home.
What are we gonna tell him, Mom?
Or hey, maybe it's best if we speak to your father first.
No, I gotta tell him.
The last time that friends, family, and either peers and subordinates alike are going to see the soldier. So you shouldn't see him in a negative light, like, oh, that ribbon's off or that ribbon's backwards. So you need to have somebody there who's like a stickler.
Walking in there to view the soldier, knowing the situation at hand. Not only was I nervous, but I was kind of saddened by the situation, because as I watched the soldier lying there, and as a leader, you know, to go and inspect one of the younger soldiers, knowing that, you would never be able to see them in formation again, or mentor them, or, so it kind of made me think about the other soldiers that I had led along the way through the years of my service.
To me, it's not just a job, it's an honor to do something like this, because this could be the last impression that the family has of the Army, the military in general. So it's our job to help get it right.
Getting to the funeral and seeing his casket for the first time was really hard. That was the hardest moment of my life.
If one thing's off, it could just mess everything up. You have to, you're looking at the smallest detail, a little piece of fuzz on the uniform. You're looking at, all right, are all his ribbons in the right order? It's our job to help get it right and ensure everything's right.
Thank you for everything that you've done for my family.
It was an honor. And if you ever need someone to talk to, just call me.
The face the family sees is the face the family remembers. That's the perception they're going to have the rest of their lives, and we want that to be a positive perception to help enhance that trust we have and commitment to our soldiers and our nation and the families.
You're serving the family. I think that's the biggest thing. Even when we finally finished and everything was signed and done, I shook the guy's hand and I was like, hey, you had a beautiful son. He had a beautiful family. And then I told him, I wish we'd have never met. And I said, I don't want that to sound the wrong way, but I wish your family was still here. But I told him it was an honor and it was a privilege.
I tried to process it myself. Why is this so painful? I did not die. I did not get blown up in an IED explosion. I did not feel any physical pain. However, I am in intense physical pain. So, when you're dealing with these people, especially the mom, because the mother actually physically gave birth to that child, there is pain because that person has died. A part of me has truly died. It's like losing an arm or losing a leg. You still feel it, but it's not there anymore.
If you're given the opportunity to be selected as the CAO CNO, the question you have to ask yourself is, if it was my family, my mom, my dad, my spouse, my son, my daughter, how would I want that family to be treated? And as you're going into this duty, that's something that probably needs to be first and foremost in your mind, is you want to treat them the same way you would want your family treated in the event something happened to you.